Hi guys, and welcome back. Today is Sunday, December 31st, 2023, the last day of the year. Happy New Year's Eve to you all, and I hope you have a safe, prosperous, and healthy 2024. So let's go. We were going over this bundle, this Perennial Postage, that is 10 dies and, 10 stamps and 12 dies. So what I'm doing here is, and I started this already because I didn't think you'd want to watch me do it 9 million times. I've already taken this die that's an imprint, and I've started in on making some imprints into this piece of cardstock. This is 2 inches by 5 1/4. So let me make sure. Yes, 5 1/4. So we're just going to run it through a couple more times. Sorry, so loud. I'm right by the microphone there. So let's just do a few more of those impressions. So in the mini kind of emboss machine, you use platform 1 and 2 of the 3s. All right, so I'm just going to make a couple more. And let me go ahead and make one more here. Now, you will notice that you will get some residual markings on your cardstock because, as you can tell, my plates are well loved and well worn. But it's going to be okay for this project if we have some imperfections on there. So let me go ahead and set this off to the side. Let me put my die back in the box so I don't lose it. And let's go ahead and pull out some blending brushes. So I think I'm going to go ahead and use both Orchid Oasis, and let me grab Crumb Cake. And let me get my brown brush, or my neutrals brush. There we go. All right, I am going to put a mat underneath that. I'm going to start I'm going to start with the Orchid Oasis because I want to get my colors in first. I just want to take a little bit of color, so I'm going to take this off the lid. And I'm just kind of go over where that impression is. Now, if you wanted to, you could go ahead and ink up the die when you run through the Stampin' Cut Emboss machine, and that would give you the impression and the ink at the same time. I did find that that to me was a little hard to do. We don't have a magnetic plate anymore, and it seemed like it was sliding off and creating more of a problem, so I didn't really like the way that looked. So here we have, sorry, I have my, let me unplug my phone. I have plenty of charge, so there's not one less shadow. So you can see I'm just lightly putting a little bit of color on that embossed image. Now I'm going to come through with Crumb Cake. And I'm going to go ahead and, oh my goodness. Going to go ahead, I'm going to go more full strength on this one just because I want it to look a little bit antique-y and old. Now on this, I am going to do it right on the glass mat because we can of course wipe off the glass mat with our chamois that we received in the Glass Studio kit. So I'm just going to go ahead and get some aging done on there. Then I'm going to come ahead and go through and do my edging. You know I like doing this. I like creating a little bit of an edge. Now this one, I'm holding it straight up and down. I don't want it, you'll see an example later where I do what I call the relaxed edge. But this, I just want one little fine line on that. So go ahead and go like that. Let me grab out, this is a 4 1/4 by 11 scored at 5.5. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm right by. I moved my microphone and it's right by. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's right by my adhesive drawer. Sorry if that was really loud. All right, so I'm going to go ahead. I'm also going to take this, and I think I'm just going to add a little white to it, again, to give it a little bit of that aging look. So I'm just going to go lightly across. I'm not really trying to catch any edge. I'm just trying to lightly go from the middle outward. There we go. Just giving it a little bit of a older look. Of course, it's going to take a while to dry, but we don't have time for that right now, so we'll just go with what we have. Put down some adhesive. So here we have our seal. Cover, make sure it looks okay, and press down. Then I think I want to try and fit. I think this side's a little bit more pronounced. I think I want to cut off just no, I'm going to keep it the same length. I was trying to figure out if I wanted to cut it off a little bit, but I think I'll just leave it the same way. Go ahead, and I think I want to leave just a little sliver there. There you are. Now on this one I actually am going to go ahead and do a little bit of a darker. See how I'm kind of pushing it down so it gets more of a, oh, I'm sorry, that's very loud on there. See, I'm bending the paper in, so when I get the edge, I'm also catching more of that. And now I think that, where did I put my dimensionals? I had them out just a little while ago. I was using them. Maybe I put them back in here? No, I'll go ahead and grab these out. I have a half pack somewhere. Let's go ahead and get some of those out. I usually don't put this many on this small of an item, but I do think I want it on this one just because I want it to be supported. I'm just peeling off the backings off camera right into my little collapsible bin I have hanging here. I'm going to go a little bit over. Let me grab out. I think I want to, and these might be retired, I'm not sure, but I think the ones I want, I'll have to go through and see if those are actually retired or not. They might be available online exclusive, not positive. Grab out my, take your pick tool. I just love these, especially, oops, look at that. I just hit a bunch with my thumb. Put this all over to the side. And there you are. Let me put the lid back on that. And there you are. A quick card using that Perennial Postage bundle. Can you see that background? And you can make that darker if you wanted. I just wanted it to be a little bit of a light look. All right, I made a couple other examples. This one, I used the two different cutouts we did yesterday. used this cutout. So these are both 2 layers. They're not the frames, they're actually the pieces inside. And then on this one, I did the reverse spotlighting. So I did the spotlighting on the outside of the frame. And then use that Happy Mother's Day. And on this, you can see, it looks like it's layered, but that's really, let me put a piece of, that's really just doing that same method where you take the item and you push it into your stamp pad down a little bit. So it looks like you layered it, but you didn't. Alright guys, only a few examples. Sorry. Got busy watching the Cowboys game last night, so didn't get as much done as I wanted to. There's 3 examples using that Perennial Postage bundle. Available in the January to April mini catalog. Available starting January 4th. Alright guys, give me a thumbs up, shoot me a comment, share your video on your social media or with your friends. Most of all, have a safe, happy new year, and we'll see you in 2024. Bye for now.